Hey, yo! Here we go again. No matter the mission or opposition that we in, no matter the situation or places we've been, we gotta make it through thick and slim.
Episode 2 coming to you by way of Albuquerque, New Mexico and Georgetown, Texas. Don't look up into the sky, you might find a UFO.
Oh. That's Chris.
My name is Sadie.
And I'm over here. My name is Ryan, and I am
Damn, boy, he's sick.
Booyah shaka.
That's good.
How you been?
Good. Making my way downtown.
Yeah, I like your poncho.
Thank you. It's a new, it's newly acquired Astros.
Is it for siestas or is it rain?
Siestas.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think the U.S. should implement siestas. It's important.
Yeah. Very much so. Yeah.
You gotta give your body a chance to recharge every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. So, what about you? What's been going on your way?
I don't know. Let's just talk about it, huh? We've gone official, Facebook official. We're moving back to the Texas. It's coming this May. We're looking to land in New Braunfels. Which I found out is German for New Brown Rock. Braunfels sounds much better than Brown Rock. But yeah, that's the big news coming from our camp. As soon as Ezzy's out of school, we're gonna head that way. This house will go on the market in end of March. We'll be ready to move it on back.
And we'll be wearing lederhosen this year at Worst Fest.
Well, yeah, it'll be the best Worst Fest ever. So come see us in our white alabaster thighs.
It's a thing of beauty.
Ain't seen no sun since. But this means we'll do more podcasts in person together. And it'll be good. Might have an actual little setup and guests. Yeah. Sitting at the table.
It'll be fun.
It'll be good times. It'll be great times.
Who would you have first guest wise if you could when you get back? Any idea? Any
in this new platform? We've never had Vidal on the show, have we? I had him on when I did the Boxmouth one because he was a co-founder, and I think maybe he was doing his dishes the whole time.
Nice.
Because you just hear clink, clink, and not akin to another guest that we had that was cooking.
Yeah,
cooking while it's on the phone,
hollering from down the hallway.
Hey man, it's really nice y'all have me on the show. Step up to the mic.
Oh gosh!
I set my phone down over on the counter. I had to run out here and go pee real quick.
Oh god! Some people just aren't prepared.
Some people don't know what to expect, although we try our best to give them a heads up and everything that they need to be successful. But you can lead a horse to water. Yeah, lead a horse to water. Can't milk a cow.
Right.
I think I got it right.
Something along those lines.
Yeah. So cool. Hey, let's play a game. You want to play a game?
Yeah.
Do you like games, Christopher? This one, we're not technically a wrestling podcast, but we're like 75% there.
Absolutely.
But let's play a game of whose catchphrase is it? I think you're gonna burn through these. There's 25.
Okay.
So first one is, and I'm gonna say this not as they would, to not give you
of course, this is going to be typically in a different style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Have a nice day.
Mick Foley.
That's correct. Oh, what a rush.
What a rush. Legion of Doom.
That is correct. Get the tables.
Get the tables. I'm going to say, I'm not sure about this. I'm going to say Dudley Boys.
That is correct.
That was a guess.
You got to go with your gut.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
The New Age Outlaws.
That is correct. Hey, it doesn't matter what you think.
The Rock.
Correct.
Right.
Just when you think you know the answers, I change the questions. This one's kind of out there.
Just when you think. Give it to me in the voice. In the real voice.
I don't know if I can do that. Just when you think you know the answers, I change the questions.
I have no idea. You're going to say it, then I'll be like, of course.
Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Okay. I
Remember
can see that.
When he used to do the Piper's Pit and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay. Lie, cheat, and steal.
I know this. Still. But I'm drawing a blank. It's not Eddie Guerrero, is it?
Tis.
It is. Okay.
Tis as Eddie Guerrero. That's when he used to do the hit the chair on the mat and then throw the chair at the person, then fall over.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorites. This one, even reading it, don't know who the hell. I'm the man of the hour, the man with power, too sweet to be sour.
Give it to me in a real voice.
I don't know the real voice.
Wow. To be sour.
But I will tell you, he teamed with Dusty Rhodes.
Oh. Harley Race.
Nope. His name is Billy Graham. And it says here, he tried the white man's rap.
Okay.
Chicka chicka Slim Shady. Now, this one isn't necessarily a wrestler. They're not all necessarily wrestlers. Okay. Mm-hmm. Business just picked up.
Business just picked up. I'm going to say Paul Bear.
No. It is Jim Ross. Good old JR. Like, say someone's coming down to the ring to bail someone out. Oh, business just picked up.
Okay.
By God, they killed him.
That's 3 I've missed, right?
So far.
Okay.
This one I hadn't heard, but it makes sense. We snack on danger and we dine on death.
It sounds like either I'm gonna have. Is this kind of old school? Is this an old school?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes.
I'm gonna say. Is it one person or a tag team?
Tag team.
Demolition.
Close. This is a repeat. This is also LOD.
Legion
the
of
road.
Doom? Okay.
Yeah. Road Warriors.
That's almost one and the same.
Right. So, yeah. So just know that there could be multiple in here. Rest in peace.
Oh, Jesus. Undertaker.
Okay. Pimpin' ain't easy.
The Godfather. The Ho Train.
Ho Train. Yep. That one.
Yeah. Papa Shango.
Everybody's got a price.
$1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
That is correct. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
The excellence of execution, Bret Hart. The Hitman Hart.
Did you ever that is correct, by the way. But did you ever understand that this thing?
Like he was confused about where he was at.
What's going on?
I'm supposed to be an ILG. Yay! Yeah, I don't know.
Like you could have picked anything else. It could have been, anything. It could have been. Just kidding. R.I.P. Oh yeah.
I mean, that could go two ways. I mean, I'm going to say Randy Savage.
That is correct. What was your other one?
I mean, Hogan on occasion.
This article says he was amazing on the mic with a voice that sounded like he smoked Marlboro since birth.
Reds or golds?
Probably reds. No filter. Red. No filter.
Undos.
He bought reds and then cut the filters off.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is train. Say your prayers. Eat your vitamins.
Kurt Angle.
No, sir. Wow. Hulk Hogan. Okay. Say your prayers and eat your vitamins, brother.
Okay.
Back in the 80s when he was trying to be good influence.
Yeah.
Suck it.
DX.
Yep. Yeah. I'm a limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing,
Rolex wearing.
Yeah, it goes ...
Yeah. Ric Flair, clearly.
That is correct. And that's the bottom line, because said so.
Stone Cold Steve Austin said so.
Yes, that's right. What you gonna do when runs wild on you?
Hulkamania.
That is correct. Know your role and shut your mouth.
Jabroni. The Rock.
Number 3. Woo. It's so hard to do this without inflection. Woo.
3. Woo. A Ric Flair.
Yeah. We're down to the last 2.
Okay.
If you smell what
the Rock's cooking.
Yep.
Jabroni.
It's probably spam.
I don't know where you got this word for jabroni from, but I love it.
Yeah, jabroni. Let's see. And the last one. To be the man,
you gotta beat the man. Yes. Come on. Solid gold.
Who is it?
It's Ric Flair.
Good job. I feel like I might have missed one in there somewhere. And it's pretty easy because it's just like, you're fired.
You're fired?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. It was number 20. You're fired.
Oh, Vince McMahon.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good. You passed.
Definitely passed. Out of 25, I missed 4.
Yeah, 4, because, one of them I couldn't be like, it's going to be a repeat, because that just kind of makes it a little unfair that way.
It's all right.
Well, that was catchphrases from the WWE/F.
That was a good one. We burned through those quick.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Speaking of burning one, we got some feedback from old Vittles McEspins knows.
Right. Take out the vowels.
Yeah. But would you like to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is from a review from episode 1. All right.
Hey guys, great episode this week. I had a story about a close call pooping, but I'm not going to go through it because it's actually kind of disgusting, and your story's already disgusted me enough, so I don't want to relive anything. But I have you guys were mentioning about the police blotter stuff. I have one that kind of has to do with where poop comes from, I guess. But I found this years ago in the Williamson County Sun, which is the newspaper from the town we all went to high school from, blah, 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 whatever. And I cut it out, and I've always kept it because it was such a weird story. So here it is. From the July 18th police blotter of the Williamson County Sun in Georgetown, Texas. At a grocery store on the 600 block of Austin Avenue, I think that's Albertsons, the old Albertsons, a 27-year-old lawn specialist from Round Rock was arrested at 12:46 a.m. on charges of public lewdness. A male employee found the male customer between two aisles with his shorts and underwear pulled down around his ankles. The man was bent over and inserting a can of Big and Sexy brand hairspray lubricated with Suave lotion into his rectum. He told arresting officers he was attempting to sexually gratify himself. He was taken to jail. I don't know what to say about that. We probably went to school with him or something.
Probably not.
All right. And then you guys were talking about Chuck Wagon, and I believe Chuck Wagon was on the corner of 35 and like Williams Drive. I think that was the one. Mm-hmm. But whatever restaurant was there, I remember going there in high school with my parents, and the waitress that was serving us was someone we went to high school with, and then she's acting all friendly, acting like, oh, like we talked in school and we didn't say a single fucking word ever to each other. So anyways, I go to the bathroom to go, I presume to go bomb it out. There's your shit story, okay? And
Cha-ching.
as I'm coming back out, she's like in the little hallway area or whatever near the restrooms with the rest of the waitresses, and she's talking about how she wants to rape Fred Durst. I don't know. That's all I got. I didn't do this as a video because I'm trying to read. I had to read the story off my phone, and my hair's not done. So maybe next time. So anyway, see you later, guys.
His hair's not done.
Who doesn't want to rape Fred Durst? I get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Bring those red hats. They bring out his eyes.
Yeah. But you worked at that Albertsons, right?
Yes, I did. And now that he actually,
I remember that
this.
story. Mm-hmm.
I remember the story. Like I was on an off day that day. But yes, I was working there when this happened.
Didn't you work with my aunt?
I sure did.
Yep. Maybe she remembers it.
Maybe.
Big and Sexy. Do you think that was on purpose?
It had to be. I mean, out of all the choices and all the brands, that's the one this man picked. It had to be on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Had to be.
I believe it was before the time of like Gorilla Snot, and things like that.
Right.
Big and Sexy.
Ooh, sensual.
Shampoo or conditioner? You know what I'm saying?
Erotic.
Yeah.
I'm full chub right now. Shit.
I like that he was a lawn specialist.
Yeah, specialist of the lawns.
I cut grass.
That's a good way to put it. Lawn specialist.
Yeah, like a sandwich artist. You work at Subway.
Right.
I'm a sandwich artist.
I make the sandwiches.
Picasso
6-inch and 12-inch.
Picasso ain't got shit on me.
So ridiculous.
Look how I fold the bread.
Look at how I smear the mayo on the fucking bread.
Sorry. That slobber is gonna cost extra. Ew, you're nasty. I remember one time I went to a Subway with Nick Riedel, and he was doing the vegan thing, and him and the sandwich artist went back and forth on the amount of tomatoes to put on a sandwich. That's pretty interesting, It'd be like, can you put a lot of tomatoes on there? And the guy was like, yeah. And he put like a layer, and then he was like, more.
Another layer.
Another layer. More. Another layer. More. And then that went on for like a solid minute. It's like, why don't you just ask for a tomato sandwich? But, good times. Yeah. So, Yeah, I mean, I do remember that story. I do remember that Albertsons. I think didn't Nick Dennis works there too. Like there's a pretty decent.
I don't remember if he worked there. I think that we worked. I think he did work there, but I don't think that I worked with him when I worked there. I didn't I didn't work there very long.
What did you do? You're
Fucking bagger, bro.
hell yeah.
That shit was dog shit. I was a slave. That was the worst job I ever had.
Really?
Yeah, by far. And I would like go and try to position myself to where I would bag with Alice, and Alice would be watching me bag, and I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. I'd be putting chemicals in with steaks and shit. She's like, you can't do that, Chris. I was like, watch me.
Watch
Bag it, throw it in the thing, have a marvelous day. Hope that doesn't leak on your meat.
Do you want some CLR with your ribeye?
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck.
You want some Windex with your Philly cheesesteak?
Yeah, and it was like minimum wage, and they tried to like hoe you out type hours, like for all the high school kids and shit. Like, it was just horrible. It was horrible.
I had a similar experience but I worked at Walmart in college for a year.
Yeah,
And that was terrible. I was a checker, which meant I bagged my own stuff, and didn't take me long to get the 4-star cashier vest.
Nice.
A
Nice.
little
Run
flex.
shit.
Dude, I had that maroon vest when everyone else had the blue vest. I was like, I'm special. And then people would actually like wait in my line just because they liked the way I bagged stuff. And I was doing like can, boom, boom, boom. And then put some bread over here, put the eggs with bread, boom, 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 taking care of, pop, 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 pop. And then there was a family that spoke Spanish. I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to communicate with these people. I can do it. I'm Mexican, kind of. I'm going to ask them if they want their milk in a bag. But instead of saying like what I think is like buscar, which is bag, I said bailar, which is dance. And I was like, do you want your milk to dance? And I kept going like this with the milk. And they were like, they just looked at me like, what? And I was like, do you want your milk to dance? And as I'm moving it like towards the bag, but not putting it in the bag and then moving it back, they thought I was fucking nuts.
Right. I would definitely think that myself.
Yeah. And eventually they laughed and said, yeah, you can put it in the bag. I was like, I speak English. Some bullshit.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
How long
I hated
did you
that
work
job.
there?
A solid year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it 365 days and then I bounced because it was one of those things that like I got tired of the cashier thing. I wanted to do something else. I wanted to go into like sporting goods or electronics. Those are the real gigs, right? Garden center, something different.
Yeah.
And I talked to one manager and they're like, I have a perfect spot for you. And then I never hear back. I'm just like, fuck you guys.
I gotta go. My mom called. I gotta go.
Yeah.
No, I did. Where you worked at a Chinese restaurant too for a very short period.
Yeah, 2 weeks and then I got fired.
2 weeks. What else was there?
For jobs?
Yeah, like high school, around the high school and shit like that.
My senior year in high school, I worked at Scott and White because of Cecile and Blanche. They got me in as a medical records clerk. And the first week, just like pulling files, and I pulled muscles in my back that I never used. And I was laid out for like a day. It was weird. What else was also weird about that job is like it was around the time that big tornado hit Gerald. And I remember like having to pull people's files and write deceased on them. And I pulled like a whole family file and I was just like, this is weird.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I worked for Baker Signs because I was dating Holly at the time. I was production assistant.
Oof. Why'd you have to say oof? I feel like I have diarrhea instantly right now.
I don't even have a good button for that.
That'll work.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. But no, I mean it was an okay job.
I despise that individual.
I know you
know
do.
it. I hated her with every fiber of my being.
I don't know why. She's real nice.
Mm-hmm.
She's real nice. Yeah.
Duck for cover. She was nice.
Was that? I don't know. Was it like that? I did.
Yes, it was bad.
I hope. Ooh, I'm sorry.
It's so bad.
I
you
didn't
could say
know.
the same thing about people from my past, but that was a bad one.
But yeah, I don't know. I did that for a little bit.
Yeah,
It was okay gig.
Mm.
I worked in production, so I got to like mix paints and paint boards and
That's cool.
do sign installations and stuff. So washing my hands in paint thinner, as people come in and go, "What's that smell?" I'm like, "What smell?"
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm losing brain cells at the moment.
There weren't even people there. They were just you having hallucinations.
Dude,
the spirit world people.
I seriously, whenever I would have to close that shop by myself, I'd get freaked out because it was like a big like a garage warehouse thing. In one of the buildings off to the side, where like the main production guy had his computer and stuff, used to be for like an Austin American Statesman reporter who like offed himself in that room.
What?
Yeah, somebody like blew his brains out. And so like they're like you could see like where they patched the wall where the shotgun buck spread.
Yeah.
And so like you could see that and the guy I worked with, Steve, he was like, yeah man, they had to they turned on the air conditioner and there's like pieces of his brain came out. It's like that's fucking weird. So I could not be there at night by myself. Like it's like one of those like turn off the light. Running as fast as I can to get out of there. Like, could not be there at night. That freaked me out. Huh. Yeah. Outside of that, let's see. That was high school. I worked at a dry cleaner.
Was that horrible?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I was just customer service, so I took people's clothes. I didn't actually do the dry cleaning, and then I'd get it back and give it to them. I worked with Alice at a disability place doing administrative. I was an administrative assistant to the nurses, and I was the only dude in the office. So that meant like, Ryan, get up there and get that heavy thing off the shelf. And I'm like, okay. I was like 19. So I did those two jobs concurrently. And then I moved to San Marcos, worked at Walmart, and then I worked at ResCare. And then so on and so forth, moved out here, blah, blah, blah. So, and then I worked for the state, did some other stuff. I'm pretty solid. I stick around for like 4 or 5 years, and then that seems to be my tenure. I'm a serial monogamist. What about you? I know you worked at Sonic.
Yeah. Did a lot of drugs at Sonic. Did a lot of drugs at Sonic.
You worked there, Chris. You worked there. Wow.
Let's run down through there. It was Albertsons. Golden Corral.
Wow, I didn't realize that one.
Sonic. Texas Paintball.
Wasn't that a business that you kind of ran?
Kinda, and then it turned into me running Paintball Mart.
Okay.
That's more where I had more shit going on at. And then from there, I went to Selectron. From Selectron, I opened up Intensity Sports, and I stayed at Intensity Sports for a good while. Yeah.
What was Electron?
Selectron? They made like it was like they make chipsets and things for like electronics and shit.
Put Radio Shack out of business. See you later, Circuit City.
It was a dog shit job.
It was one of those clock in, clock out.
Yes, like run to clock out type shit. Like try to make me come in on overtime, and I'd tell them to eat my ass from, I'm not coming in, get fucked. Yeah, it was horrible. It was a horrible gig. I basically I had a position. I got offered to do intensity sports to open and run that and do that 6 days a week, and I jumped at it yep, doing that. I went in there and I tried to strong arm them, and they kind of spit on my face, my forehead type shit. Where I was like, either you guys got to give me some fucking insurance, or you got to pay me some more fucking money, or I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. They're like, all right, well, how it is what it is. It's not for everybody. You know what? Fuck you. I quit right now. Type situation.
You can come through on Tuesday and pick up your last paycheck.
Yeah. No, they're like, well, I don't think that's gonna work out. I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything. So I kind of just what's the term that they call it nowadays, where you kind of just actively quit on the job, but you stay around?
Quiet quitting.
Quiet quitting. I did that for about 2 days, and
Nice.
then they came out and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Haley, we're gonna reassign you to this different department." I'm like, they actually work over there. The fuck you are? I'm going to lunch right now. I walked out. I never fucking went back in the building. Never went back. Fuck that.
Nice.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. And then you worked at HEB.
HEB.
HEB. Dude, I'm seriously... Dude, wouldn't that be a great commercial if someone was in copyright Ryan DeHoy's, whatever day this is, whatever year this is. If someone was like, where do you get your produce? And then some guy in a cowboy hat goes, hey, Shivi, where do you get your steaks? Hey, Shivi. That's...
I loved HEB by far more than any of them, even the paintball gigs. I had a lot of fun at the paintball gigs. Intensity and Paintball Mart, I had a blast at. But I loved HEB. I loved working there, bro. I busted my fucking ass and fought for every inch of every advancement I got in that company, and they took care of me. And I got nothing but good things to say about HEB.
That's what I heard. They take care of their people.
They do. They really do. It's a good place. It's not when people work at Walmart. You work at Walmart, you turn into a soulless fucking zombie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a grinder, and it's hard. It's hard work at HEB. I'll say that, but they take care of their people. If you can maintain it and handle your workload and shit like that, bro, they take care of their people. They pay good money. They advance. Profit sharing, all that shit. It's good.
Nice.
I wish I could still work there, honestly, some days.
I don't know.
Then you got to go out and do a bunch of drugs and catch a bunch of felonies and go to prison and go do a Texas tour for a few years. Shit happens. What are you going to do?
Tomato.
Yeah, it is what it is. Go through a midlife crisis, get divorced, lose everything, go to jail, go to prison. Get your weenie pierced. It is what it is.
The old heart-shaped cock.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite Nirvana song.
Yeah. Heart-shaped cock. That's good. That's cute.
So you got some lamb passes or Lulin for me?
Of course.
Let's do this thing. See if I can go 2 for 2.
Ooh, he's warming it up.
Yeah. Ready.
Okay, here we go. Lamb passes or luling.
Mm-hmm.
This town has a festival at the beginning of spring every year, and it's called the Spring Ho Festival. Is this lamb passes or luling?
Spring Ho?
Spring Ho.
Well, I know luling has the watermelon thing.
The watermelon dump?
It's more in the summer.
Mm-hmm. It's like the first weekend in June, I believe.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was so confident. I was like, yeah, I got this. Yeah, I got it. It's the watermelon. No, he didn't say watermelon. Fuck. So on that alone, I'm going to say lamb passes.
You are correct.
Yeah. 2 for 2. Let's do this thing. Hell yeah.
Crackheads and debutantes.
That was the second installment of Lamb Passes or Lulin. I'm 2-0.
Yeah.
Will I go undefeated? You'll have to tune in next time to see if I can go 3 for 3.
That's good.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah, that was my. That's what I deduced.
You pieced it together.
I did. I said, this has a festival, but that's not the same time. And this is in the spring. Maybe it's this other place because I have a 50-50 chance of getting this right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good job, Ryan. Oh, good job. Pat on the back. Here we go. So what do you want to talk about? You want to... Anything pressing? Anything on your mind? Anything you want to bring to the forefront? Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I did. I mean, I didn't want the Eagles to win. That's for sure.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Fuck the Eagles. I mean, I think that the refs kind of played a pivotal role in them winning that game. The Chiefs winning that game. I would have, at that point in position, let them play and not thrown a pass interference play. That late within the 30-yard line. That we were inside the 30. Like, fuck that. Let them play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I think that Mahomes would have scored anyway. But it just, I don't know. It was all right.
So, speaking of the refs' involvement in the potential outcome of that game, you heard the Arian Foster thing, right? Where he was like confirmed that NFL is scripted. What are your thoughts on that?
I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I would not be surprised one fucking bit. The thing about it is that if there's a script, because the NFL is a business. Sports betting is a huge, huge business. Vegas does the money lines and all those things. They have the odds in their favor. If that was the case, last year, the NFL, the underdog, if you took the if you took the underdog on the money line, you would have won over 68% of your bets, I believe it's the percentages. So that to me, like, I could see if there's a script, I get it. I think I could see that. But if there is an actual script, I don't think that Vegas would take that kind of a loss. 18%. You know what I mean? I don't think that it would work like that. I think that maybe Arian Foster has a vendetta against the NFL over his career and things like that. I don't think that I don't know. I don't think it's as staged as he claimed.
Well, I mean, it might not be staged, but it could possibly be like predetermined.
Absolutely, I could see it.
Like, you're not gonna be able to rig every single play to where it's like, oh, this is gonna happen, then you're gonna pass to, you're gonna do that, you're gonna do this. Well, but to say like, okay, you guys are gonna come out on this week, you're gonna be injured next week, you're gonna, y'all guys are gonna be in a slump, and then you're gonna make a comeback.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
No worries.
But the fucking script would fit into the narrative of the Patriots when they played the Falcons. Remember that? They were down like 28 fucking points. How does an NFL defense, a good defense, allow a team to come back from 28 points in 2 quarters? To me, that's just it doesn't seem logical at all. So that I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I'm on the fence.
Okay, so check this out. This is another thing I've heard. Speaking of the Patriots, right? So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Super Bowl rings, right? And when did they start winning?
Oh, I mean, it was
2002. Yeah. Right after 9/11, right? Yeah. Then you have the Patriots, right? The patriotic America, blah, blah, blah. So you have the Patriots win, and then they don't win the next year, but they win the next 2 years, since it's kind of like it makes sense that they would win a year following something like that. right? That's not just coincidence.
I don't know. It's a weird.
Jets losing all the time.
They suck, boy. They suck. That's the thing.
This is the Jets anytime they get their script.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
How could they be so horrible for so long?
And they're in a rebuilding year. I mean,
Every year they're in a rebuilding year, Ryan.
I don't have room to talk. I'm a Texans fan. You know, like
That's
I'm
okay.
gonna root for a Texas team. It's gonna not be the Cowboys. I mean, I know
Cowboys
you're
are going to the Super Bowl next fucking year, Ryan.
That's what Cowboys fans say every year.
No. I think I saw the script though.
This is our year. Oh, you got a leaked script. You got a leaked script.
Yeah, it was the Cowboys and somebody else, but they lose.
Oh,
Cowboys lose in the Super Bowl. So hold on a second. Let's talk about this. Hold on.
Wait, so Cowboys are what?
NFC.
NFC? Okay.
NFC, yeah.
So we're looking at the AFC opponent beating them at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I don't remember who it was. I don't think it was the Chiefs.
Are you saying Cowboys and Indians? That's our hot takes. Hot takes.
So
You heard it here first. Bears or Bulls? Let's do this thing. I don't know what that means. I've heard stock market is crashing. Yeah, it sounds like Dallas. You know, whoever they take on, and they might be like, you don't know about our special wide receiver D's.
These nuts. Got him.
You like, dude.
You like?
You just did that to me.
Did you fall for it? You got CD.
I knew this was like a little fucking hustle, and I was about to like. What?
You got CD Lamb, and on the other side you got D's.
These nuts. Got him.
Yeah. Good job, Ryan.
Do you like?
But hey, putting what? Oh,
these balls on your face.
Oh, I don't have that button.
No. What else is there?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, every time I watch the NBA finals, when's the last time you saw like just a clean sweep of another team? They always take it to at least game 6 or 7, because that's what.
Not always.
But that's what makes the money, right? Ticket sales.
San Antonio was notorious for sweeping those boys in the finals. 4 games done.
But when?
It's been a while.
Like in the last decade, right? I guarantee it's gone to at least 6 games.
Yeah.
Minimally.
So
because it's ticket sales, it's merchandise, it's advertisements,
concessions,
popcorn and peanuts,
and beers.
And
$9 small 12-ounce beers.
$9 beer night.
Okay, I have to talk to you about this really quickly. Okay. So I saw this TikTok video months ago, and it was talking about this person that made this video, and it's like, I'm a time traveler from the year 2044. Have you seen these?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Okay.
On September 17th, 2022, an asteroid will narrowly miss the Earth.
Some shit like that, right? Well, I remember this video, right? And it was the Chiefs will win the Super Bowl. Okay. And on the very same day, there will be a confirmation of UFOs. Do you not remember what happened the day of the fucking Super Bowl?
I thought they already confirmed the UFOs.
I mean, like, actual, like, they were talking about a lot of things happening and UFOs being shot down and shit.
The Chinese balloons.
There's more than that, Ryan.
I know. I don't.
Do you believe in it? What do you think it is?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Okay.
If you know, Yes, it has to be true.
It has to be.
We're naive if we think that we're the
Moon
only
Man, Ryan.
if we're the only things that exist in the universe, the galaxy, we'd be foolish.
Yeah. What a lame place it would be.
Well, do you think like they look at us and they're like, ugh?
Yes, yeah. Look at
Look at
those
the-
hillbillies down there.
Ugh, these fucking pieces of shit.
Little twerps over there.
We give them technology like 5G.
And this is what they do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're over there just still trying to blow each other up because they can't fucking get over their own egos.
Look at them. They have 5G of internet. And what are they doing? They're sitting in their bathrooms beating their meat. What a waste of space these things are.
All this technology and all I hear is stupid.
Serious. I don't know.
We give them these platforms. Yeah. You know, can I tell you about a moment of Matrix confirmation for me? What happened recently? So, I'm an avid believer that we live in a simulation or there's some sort of like puppeteering happening. But I pick up Cleo every day from daycare, and then there's one little girl from her class that she likes to like spend some time with and play with after class. So like I'm talking to the mom, and we've become decent friends with them. They live like right over there, and I'm like, price of eggs, blah blah blah. So you have to, whatever. You have to figure out: do I want to buy eggs or do I want to buy a ribeye? Ha 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 ha! Funny joke, Ryan. You're always trying to be funny. No bullshit. On the way home, driving the same route I always drive, I stop at an intersection and I look over, and there's a big like semi-truck trailer that says 20 ribeyes for $35. How would that just show up after like an offhanded comment like that? And ribeyes. It was the exact same cut of steak that I had mentioned previously, not even 10 minutes prior to me being at that intersection.
Yeah. Who's to say? You could.
It's
not even real meat, Ryan. It's like kangaroos and fucking badger meat at those trucks. Don't buy those things.
I didn't, because it looked like someone like, oh, this fell off the back of an Omaha steak truck.
Yeah, wink, wink.
This is grade F. Wink. Yeah, but the coincidence of like, is it more than a coincidence when something like that happens? Like, sometimes you think of somebody, you're like, oh, I haven't seen that person in a while.
There they are.
Right. Then the very same day.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it's like, I didn't want to see them.
Right.
But they're there.
I barely even like them.
Yeah. I don't even like them and they keep showing up. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I think that what is deja vu really, right? Mm-hmm. But like a glitch. To be like, I've been here before. Mm-hmm. Like, why would you feel that way? It's a glitch. Yeah. There's too much evidence to believe in some sort of divine, and maybe it is the divine part of it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe the divinity is the aliens looking at us and being like, we give you this and this is what you do with it.
You go to the bathroom and beat your meat.
That's all you do. Just sit there and they look at us and they say,
Stupid, dumb, idiot, moron, bitch. No offense.
Yeah. Aliens.
Yeah, I don't know.
I said we weren't going to be that podcast that goes and talks about aliens, but hey, when it ties into what we're already talking about, it makes sense. It's a natural progression. It's not like we're sitting here talking about in this ranch in Utah, there's grays, Maybe if we did talk about that, we get more than 17 listens a week. And I'm done. and I'm done.
You're stupid.
Yeah, I'm not bitter. I love you guys. I love you guys, and
I have crippling depression.
yeah.
I see.
I see. But hey, episode 2 in the books. We meant to talk about the XFL, but hey, maybe next time. Maybe not. Maybe not ever.
Fuck the XFL.
Oh, he said it. Sounds like he's in for a fight. He's ready. But hey,
Spit on the rock.
ooh, did he just go there? Talking about the great one.
Cocksucker.
Y'all have a good night. Thanks for listening. And we out this.
Hey, guys. Oh, big gulp, son. All right. Well, see you later.